In the pursuit of your passion, you have to be relentless. Not for anyone else, not to prove a point, but to see how far you can go. In less than a month and a half from now, I'll be running a 50K ultramarathon. And about a month prior, I could barely run at all because I was coming off of a knee injury. Because of that, I was basically starting from scratch. And all that being said, I just ran a half marathon. Not because of talent or latent abilities, but consistency. Showing up every day. And that's what makes the difference. That's what happens when you stay consistent for 30 days. Phase 1, resistance. The mind and the body push back. When you first start, everything in you resists. Your body, your brain, your habits, and your identity itself. Doubt creeps in. Can I really do this? Am I pushing too hard? And coming off of a knee injury, I had to constantly fight the voice in my head telling me to quit, that I would just get hurt again. The body feels uncooperative, sore muscles, fatigue, and discomfort. My first few runs weren't smooth or easy, and they weren't supposed to be. The key is to push through, but not recklessly. There's a fine line between discipline and self-sabotage. If you're injured, you adapt. If you're tired, you scale, but you don't stop. And then you get to the second phase, adaptation. This is where the mind and the body find a rhythm. Once you push past resistance, something shifts. You're no longer fighting yourself, you are adjusting. The pain, the discomfort, the uncertainty doesn't go away, but it becomes familiar. My first few long runs were brutal, but by week 2, I stopped dreading them, and they just became a part of the process. And this is where your mind will stop questioning you. You don't waste energy debating if you'll train today. You just do it. That decision was already made. And progress isn't dramatic, but it's real. Breathing gets easier, legs recover faster. Your pace holds longer, and your mind gets stronger. Consistency is about removing the option to quit. And that's when phase 3 comes along, expansion. This is where momentum creates confidence. At this point, it becomes about redefining what you thought was possible. What was once hard becomes routine. A few weeks ago, a half marathon sounded tough, and now it's just another Sunday run. Your confidence grows. You start to hone in on your abilities, and you start to develop a mindset. A mindset saying that it'll carry you through the 30 days of consistency. Instead of thinking, can I do this? You start thinking, what else am I capable of? And here's the thing, most people don't get to phase 3. Most people quit in either phase 1 or maybe starting in phase 2. Phase 3 is generally where you're going to start seeing your big breakthroughs because you've just been hammering at it. I always tell people, I'm not talented, I'm not gifted, I am not smart or anything like that. I am just persistent. I just keep on going. I am not someone that stops. I wasn't always that way. It took me sitting down and understanding what I could really accomplish in 30 days to be able to understand what the value behind it is. And this is when phase 4 carries you to the finish. Phase 4 is transformation. This is where you become the person who does the thing. This is where consistency becomes an identity shift. You're no longer training for something. You are becoming a person who does the thing. And at this point, it's less of a habit. It's more of who you are. And that's what's fascinating to me about this, because I wouldn't have called myself a runner at the beginning of this process. But at the point I'm at now, I would say I probably am a runner. It's part of who I am now. People will message me and ask me what I'm up to on a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, and my answer is I'm probably out running. But all things considered, the finish line for me is not the ultramarathon. It's being able to prove to myself that I can change my mindset and become someone who does the ultramarathon. And at the end of phase 4, that's where you feel your real payoff. And the reason most people don't get here is they wait for motivation. They don't create their momentum. Motivation follows action. Motivation follows generating momentum. To be able to create momentum, you need to start generating wins. You need to track your progress, and you need to sort of turn this into a game. You need to figure out how to turn this into something that's non-negotiable. So get started with something, create your wins, track your progress, and see what happens. So if you want to see what consistency can do, commit to something for 30 days. Pick something that challenges you and become the person that does the thing. And do it whether you feel like it or not, every single day for 30 days. And just remember, not through talent, not through latent ability, but consistency. Consistency is what will get you there. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching this video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit that notification bell, and please hit the like button if you got something from this video, and I will see you guys at the next one.